Happy video day, guys. So for today's video, I am so excited. I'm hoping I can get this video up for you guys tonight. Cross fingers. If not, it'll be tomorrow morning. But Natasha Denona's Love Collection has finally arrived on my doorstep. I picked up every single one of the pieces that she launched in this new collection, and I am so ecstatic, guys. So yeah, if you guys are new though, I'm Christina Brooke, love makeup, decided to challenge myself this year and buy every new release that came out from one brand, and the brand that I picked for this year was Natasha Denona. So every single new release that comes out from Natasha Denona, I will be showing on this channel. So if you're new and you like Natasha just like I do, I would love it if you would hit subscribe and join the family. But yeah, I am so excited to try out these products, guys. I am so excited to try these products and I cannot wait to share them with you guys. So what we're going to do in this video is I will demo them. I will give you guys the information. I will show you guys everything I possibly can. I will also show you guys how well I did on my Make Up Your Mind towards the end of the video. So yeah, let's get into it. So before I go ahead and tell you guys what I'm thinking about these products, let me first start off with some descriptions. Let me show you guys what they look like. So let's start off with the Mini Love Palette. So you guys do know Natasha Denona released her Midi Love Palette last year. I skipped it because I thought it was too pinky. It was not my vibe. This was a lot more my vibe. So this one here is being described as the new mini love story, features a range of irresistible pink purple made with Natasha Denona's iconic ultra pigmented formulas, providing maximum color payoff with minimal effort and blending seamlessly. Of course, this palette is inspired by her Midi palette, which I'll show you guys in case you guys don't have it. But this right here retails you $25 US, has 5 shades in it. Color U, which is a mauve rose gold. R, which is an antique lilac. My, which is a deep eggplant. True, which is an icy pastel pink, and Love, which is a warm medium pink. So this palette is basically giving you a lot of her different formulas. You're getting 2 mattes, which are these 2 right here. You're getting a dual chrome, which is this one up here, and you're also getting 2 metallic formulas, which are these 2 down here. So that's the details on this palette, and every single one of the shades are new shades to her collection, so they're not supposed to be repeats. Let's move on to the other ones. We'll go over the details, and then after we'll get into some specifics. Then for the Mini Cheek Duo, this one I was so excited for, guys, just because I love the packaging. If you guys can see that she did do this amazing limited edition packaging where it has all these cute little hearts and everything fluttering around it. So this is a Mini Cheek Duo. You are getting a blush, a cream blush, and a highlighter in here. So the colors in here are also gorgeous. So for the description of this one, she's saying that she paired her ever coveted cream blush from the Diamond and Blush Glow palette in the shade Daria with a new shade of her iconic highlighting impact powder in a warm pinkish duochrome that shifts from pink to champagne. It really does. Oh my gosh. This palette is going to retail you $42 US, and yeah, we've got a lot to talk about with that one. And then finally, she released a lipstick. So the color is being described as a medium warm mauve with a neutral pink undertone. And these do retail for $25 US. They're made in Italy, gluten-free, all that good stuff. And I am super excited. Let's see where these are made. I want to see where these are made. So this one right here, made in Italy. The Cheek Duo is made in Italy. And also the lipstick is made in Italy. So all 3 products are made in Italy. So this entire collection is going to be available at Sephora January 28th and also at Beautylish. So now that we've gotten through every single one of the details I could possibly give you guys, let's get into each one of the products. I'll give you guys a quick review. At the end, I will be doing my demo and you guys can see everything that I had to say during application. But let's first get into my thoughts. So let's start off with this mini. I've got to say, guys, I love it. I love it. I think it's beautiful, okay? I am not a huge fan of pink lids. More like fuchsia pinks. I like lighter neutral pinks, but I don't like it when it starts getting kind of fuchsia-y. Like, it just doesn't look that great on me. So anytime I see like these lovey collections, I usually go, but guys, this is leaning very purple eggplanty. If you guys can see, the outer V smoking out with this eggplant color right here was insanely beautiful. This color right here does have a pretty deep pigment. I didn't find it hard to work with. You just can blend it out. I did have to add a little bit more after doing my blending job just to deepen it out a little bit, but I have to say, for being a purple, I think that this blended really nice. This is her creamy matte formula, which I feel like is a very beautiful formula. I actually have very good luck with it, so I really like this formula. It blends really nice for me. I love the pigmentation that it gives, and oh my goodness, like this right here, guys, this is the color that I'm like obsessed with in this entire palette. Then going on, this one right here as well is also a creamy matte, and this blends amazing as well. I love this color as well. Oh my goodness, do I love this color. So when it comes to these type of neutral kind of pinks, they're the colors I like, but they're also the kind that could be very tricky because some brands don't put enough pigment in them. So when I put them on, they literally wash away. Like it's like gone. This has a beautiful pigmentation to it. It shows up so beautifully on the lid. Guys, I'm in love. Like, I literally love this color right here. Now, this dual chrome is insane, okay? So I have to say that because it has this shift, that it shifts a little bit like peachy, if you put it on like in studio lights, you kind of lose the shift. Like you can't see it and you're kind of like, whoa, what's going on here? It almost looks like it has a sheer base to it, but it's really just because the lights are making it look that way. When I walked out in daylight and I looked, I was like, wow, that's pretty. It has like the coolest dual chrome shift to it. I have to say, I see this shift more than maybe the shifts in the trio chrome. I don't know. I see the shift in this one. It goes from like a really pretty pink to a nice little peach. Very pretty color. For somebody who doesn't love like really shocking pinks, this is a cool color to have because it has pink, but it also goes like a little peach. So I really love that. This one right here, oh my goodness, what a beautiful inner corner shade. Has a really nice pink touch to it, but it's not super pink, so it doesn't look like you put like this like pinky thing on your lid. It has a slight pink to it, but it adds a beautiful detail to an inner corner highlight. Loving the color. This color right here is the only one to me that, I mean, it's not a bad shade. I mean, the shade works really nice. If you guys can see, the swatch is very pretty. This is a type of pink color that is like just not my favorite. This type of pink, I would probably use it on the lower lash line just to like kind of do like a light liner or something. Personally, for a lid shade, not my favorite color, just personal preference. Some people love this shade. I'm just not into it. Formula wise, it did work nice. It reminds me of this one. I think this one has more punch to it, but it probably also is the color. Certain colors will pop up a little bit more than others. When it comes to white based things and stuff that has like a little bit more of a lighter tone, they're gonna show up more. This one right here just is not my favorite color, but that's okay. That's personal preference, but I have to say, I love this. I think this is so beautiful. This to me is a very pretty Natasha Denona palette. Even if I don't love this shade, right, like look at that. Oh my goodness. That right there is just like insanely gorgeous. I really love it. I was trying to compare this to some other palettes that I had just to kind of get like an idea if any of her other palettes had a similar idea. I looked at her Midi Love. I do think that there is some shades in the Midi Love that might have something similar. I do not believe that they had a dual chrome, and I don't believe that they had like this really dark eggplant color. So I do think that she did kind of switch up the tones a little bit. Do I think that you absolutely need this color story if you have the Midi Love? You may not. But I do think this leans more purple, whereas the Midi Love goes a little bit more on the pinky side. So if you're a purple lover and you were hoping that the Midi would have been a little bit more purpley, this might be more your direction, and it might be nice to just have it in a small compact, because I do think that these colors work really well together, and I don't think that you need to pull in another palette. Like honestly, you could take this and just use this. You see how I cover the pink? You could just use this like this and you have this beautiful palette. The only colors, like I would say even the Trio Chrome, if you guys have Trio Chrome, I think that this would go really good with the purples in the Trio Chrome. Like this is like the eggplant color that I wish Trio Chrome had. So like if I was using this line here, I would love to use this eggplant color and kind of like pop it in here. But yeah, for the most part, it does seem pretty unique. It doesn't even look like the Lila palette. I don't feel like it looks anything like it. I was kind of looking at her palettes that I own, and I feel like it's unique to her collection. I really like it. I think it's beautiful. I'm gonna give that one a huge stamp of approval. If you guys like those colors, I think it's gorgeous. I'm kind of obsessing over this duochrome shade though. I don't even know why, because I usually don't like duochromes. Maybe I just like the shift of it, but I'm like kind of obsessing. So let's move on to the next thing. Let's talk about this cheek duo. I will be honest with you guys, for $42, I thought it was a little bit of a waste for me to pick this up because I already own the Daria palette, and she does say that this is a re-promotion of Daria, this one right here. This right here is new. That being said, though, oh my goodness, do I love this highlight. This highlight is like everything to me, okay? I love the pink shift in here. I really hope that you guys can see the way that that pink shift is. Oh my goodness. I love that pink shift. It kind of reminds me of my Maybelline Master Chrome, the one that goes pink, but this one even has a cooler shift to it than even that one. That's like the closest that I can, like off the top of my head, compare it, because I just love the sheen that it does to the skin, and since it has a little pink to it, it almost kind of reflects on your skin tone, and it's not like a sheer, it's not like a white, you know, like white is like so in your face, because it has that pink, it almost like meshes a little bit more with your skin, and I feel like that's what this one does too. It meshes a little bit more with my skin. It has like that cool like future-y look because it does shift, but it looks like but it does have more of a skin-like look, so it's not so in your face. I'm kind of obsessed with the highlight, and I did not think that was gonna happen. Now, when it comes to the cream blush, I will tell you guys, I'm kind of a little shocked here because she said that it is a re-promotion of her iconic palette in Daria. And when I look at this cream blush, I'm gonna just swatch for you guys my Daria. This is Daria. This is the color in the Daria palette, the cream blush. I'm gonna put it right here. So this right here is the Daria palette, if you guys can see. Then I'm gonna grab the one that's in this new palette and just kind of show you guys. I don't know, I feel like the colors are just a tad different. There is the new palette. So the Daria palette, in my opinion, is a little bit lighter, and this one has a little bit more depth to it. It's a little deeper. So they don't look like the same color. I don't know, just letting you guys know, even though they're supposed to be the exact same shade, in my opinion, this one is a little bit more, I would say a little bit more coral. I also feel like the formulas feel different. This formula feels very different from this one. This one is made in Italy as well, but the formula to me feels different. This one's a lot creamier. I don't know, maybe it's not a waste. Maybe if you guys like the Diamond and Blush palette, but you feel like that blush is not your favorite because it's a little bit too light pink and you want something a little bit deeper, if you have deeper skin tones and you want to try something a little deeper, this might actually work pretty nice for you. And this right here, the highlight is not in the Daria palette. The closest in Daria to the highlight is this one right here, and it's really not the same, so I'm going to go ahead and swatch. This one right here is from the Daria Diamond and Blush palette. And then right here underneath, this one right here is from her new palette. So if you guys can see, the new palette leans more peach. The old one is actually a little bit more pink. And yeah, I feel like they're similar. Definitely if you own this palette, you don't have to run out and buy this. For somebody like me who believes that this was such a huge palette and I hardly ever like to take it out, I'm actually pretty excited to have it like in a smaller version, and I kind of like the colors in here more. I like the colors in here more. I'm obsessed with that highlighter. I feel like I'm gonna use that highlighter non-stop. So far 2 for 2. I think both of them are beautiful. The cream blush blended out amazing, guys. Like literally so beautiful. Didn't really pick up product. I think the pigment is very strong. I would definitely suggest using a sponge. Go in lightly. Don't overdo it. You might get a little too shocked, especially if you're not a huge blusher like me. I don't love to put on too much blush. So go in very light-handed and you're gonna love it. I like this compact more than the Bloom, and yeah. So far 2 for 2, really like them. Then finally the lipstick, guys. This color Amorosa is like, it's like that nude you never knew you needed, but then when you have it, you're like, I didn't know I needed a nude that had a little bit of like a mauvey pink twist to it, but this has the most beautiful, warm, pinky nude. I love it. I love it on my skin tone. If you have a light medium skin tone that leans a little bit more warm, sometimes feel like those cooler nudes don't look as great on you. You might actually really love this as a nude lip. I think it looks so beautiful. I'm super happy to have this color. I love this formula from her. I really think her lipsticks are so great. I actually think they're kind of underrated because I feel like they're so good that people should talk about them more. So I'm very happy to have this. I think the packaging is outstanding. You're getting a very nice overall deal with this packaging. So yeah, I have to say I love it. I love this collection, guys. I think Natasha Denona hit it out of the park with this. But let me go ahead and show you guys me trying out every single one of these items. I want to show you guys the demo so you guys can see them being applied. Definitely, you guys will see how seamless they are, and I think you guys will see what I'm saying when you watch this portion of the video. Pretty close. I am so excited to put this on, like you guys don't even know. I just finished doing like the little product shots, like to show you guys everything, and it has me so excited to put this on my lids. I don't even know what to start. I'm gonna start with the eyeshadow palette. Here it is. Oh my gosh, I'm so stoked. Like you guys don't even know. It's eggplant. If that translates good on the lids, I think I'm going to cry with excitement. Okay, so let's see what we're gonna do. What I'm gonna do first is I wanna jump into this color. So I wanna see how much pigmentation I can get off of that. Ooh. Guys, this, right now, this color is life to me. It's a nice mauve-y purple, but it's not like too purple. It's a pretty one. All right, we're starting off good. We're starting off good. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is grab into the deepest one. And this I'm going to try to put on the outer edge. This is going to be the moment, guys. This is the moment for me. If this is like a deep plummy mauve, I will be so excited. I think it is. Oh my gosh. Yes. Okay. Right now, I am super excited. Pigment-wise, that's a nice pigment. Okay. Sometimes brands can do this color very bad and it just doesn't blend good. Right now, I'm very excited. Okay, I can already tell that I'm kind of really excited with that color. Oh my goodness. Okay, you know what I want to do? I'm gonna grab this one right here. This is like that pinky color. I'm gonna kind of put that in the center and then I'll re-go in with that eggplant color on top. Ooh, it's a little pinkier than I thought. I'm gonna kind of like bring that in because since it has so much glitter, I think it needs to go everywhere. I'm actually kind of shocked, guys. I kind of like this shade and it has a lot of pink reflect to it, but it's really pretty. So now I'm gonna go right back into that deep plum color. Now I'm gonna kind of like create that V taper a little bit better. Just wanted to get a shape first. Now I'm gonna really buff that out. I'm liking this. Okay, I really need to play with that other color a little bit more just to really get an idea of how it looks like without anything underneath. So I want to play with that, but let's jump into this. Ooh, it's a dual chrome. No wonder it's a dual chrome. That's what it is. So it shifts color because in one light I could see it kind of like goldy and then it shifts to like a pink, like a peach to a pink. That's interesting. Okay, so let's jump into this one. Let's bring that on. Ooh, pretty. Okay, so I want to kind of like line the bottom lash line with that eggplant color, which is the deepest tone. I am feeling that eggplant color, guys. Oh my gosh, like I don't want to tell you guys that you need this palette for that color, but I kind of want to tell you guys that you need the palette for that color. I do not believe that her Love palette had a color similar to this one. From looking at it, I don't remember it having something similar to this, but this is gorgeous. Now, these deeper tones, I've always felt like they need a little bit of work. I feel like hers is blending out pretty damn good. Let me tell you, it's really good for an eggplant or like this type of purple tone. This is what I wanted the Dior palette to look like. When I bought the Dior Rosewood Neutrals, I wanted it to be like this. This is everything. This is real excitement, guys. Real excitement. Okay, I want this color. I want to put this in the inner corner just to see if it does anything. Oh, even that looks so pretty. This even gives like a really nice inner corner shine. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, I'm very excited. I only have one color. This is probably the color I don't like the most in the palette because it has like a very strong pink, but I'm gonna use it just so you guys can see and also so I can get an idea. I'm just gonna put this in the inner portion of the lash line just to kind of get an idea. And yeah. As expected, I don't think that that's going to be my favorite. It's a little bit like a metallic-y pinky shade. It's not really my favorite. The difference between the one I put on first and this one is this one's like a flatter metallic and this one has a dual chrome and has a really pretty shift to it. Personally, I don't think she needed both of these colors. I think she could have given us something else in the metallic. Personal preference. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm so excited. Okay, let me go ahead and finish off this eye and then, yeah, I'm so excited. So here we go, guys. This is the eye look. I really like it. Okay, so far we're off to a really good start here. Let's try on this right here. So this is the Cheek Duo. I'm obsessed with this packaging. You guys saw it in the intro and holy cannolis, it's pretty. Now, this is going to be similar to a color I already own. I will show you guys comparisons as well. Maybe I'll use a little bit of the sponge. I'm going to use the side of the sponge. Just going to apply this lightly. Yeah, because this color is very pigmented. I own it in Daria because this is supposed to be a repeat from that color. And if you go in too much, you will get like very pink cheeks. So I'm putting on very little, and then with the side that has a little bit of foundation left over, I'm just going over it. This is the way that I put on very pigmented cream blushes because I am not somebody who likes to have very strong cheeks of color. Very colorful cheeks. So this is what I like to do. I go like this, and there's really hardly anything. Like if there's anything left on here, and it just kind of like dyes down the color just a tad. And that is pretty. I'm putting more color and then buffing it out. Yeah. That's really pretty. I'm liking this too. I mean, I like the Daria. I thought that this blush is very pigmented. You can go in, I would definitely say go in with a sponge. Don't try putting this on with your fingers because it's very pigmented, and if you splotch it on, you're like, you know? So this is very pretty though. I like this color a lot more than I like the Mini Bloom color. That color to me was just too dark on my skin tone. This one works a lot better. This is really pretty. And I'm here like putting like so much more blush than I usually put just because it's so pretty. Wow. Such a beautiful, soft pink color that's not too overpowering, and it's just so gorgeous. Tell me that doesn't look beautiful. And the thing I love about a good cream blush is that it doesn't accentuate texture, and it just kind of like lays on top of the skin. It does such a natural gorgeousness to skin, and this, I love her formula. Doesn't pick up my foundation, so I'm excited. Ooh, this is a good one so far. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Something that I'm very excited for, which is the highlighter. Oh my goodness, guys. I just wanna, look at that. Honestly, this embossing is just insanely gorgeous. And this color, oh, I'm in love with this color. Oh my goodness, just bathe me in this right now. I'm just gonna go all ham with this because this is, look at the sheen. Do you guys see the sheen? It almost goes from like a pink to a peach. This is like perfect for my skin tone, light medium skin tones with a little bit of warmth. You're probably going to be obsessed with this. You may want to just buy this for the highlighter. I mean, I don't want to sound crazy. That is crazy. Well, I don't know. This is gorgeous though. Okay. Wow. One more product. One left. Lipstick. Ooh, and the packaging, guys. This is more heavy duty, I feel like, than her other packaging. I don't remember it being so heavy duty. Maybe it was, but I love this pink. I think I'm going to put on a light lip line. So I'm going to use her lip liner in Julia just to outline the lips just a tad so that I don't go crazy here. And then let's go in with this color. The color is called Amorosa. Isn't that pretty? Ooh, that's pretty. That's pretty. Okay, so the color to me is like a nude, but it has like a little bit of like a mauviness to it, even though it doesn't look like it, right? That's beautiful. I love Natasha Denona's lipstick formula. It's super creamy. It just feels very nourishing on the lips, which I love because I hate a lipstick that dries me out. But oh my goodness, guys, what a first impression. I think I'm in love. But that is it, guys. We have come to the end of the video. So really quickly, I just want to show you guys my Make Up Your Mind results. If you guys don't know what a Make Up Your Mind is, you might want to check out this playlist up here, whichever side it's on. It's basically when I find a color story in my collection before I buy it. And I want to tell you guys that I feel like I actually got this one pretty good. All of the colors I think matched up really good except for that dual chrome. That dual chrome depends on how they photograph it, you know, which colors. So the dual chrome was off, but honestly the rest of them are very close. So that being said, if you have the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions, or if you wanted it and you can't get it no more, most of the colors I did find from here. At least 3 of the colors are inside of here, and the rest of the colors I did get from Paris Edit. So I definitely do think that if you have this palette, you have a very similar color story. You don't have all the colors, but you do have a similar color story. Let me know what you guys thought of my Make Up Your Mind. How did I do? Leave those comments down below. So yeah, guys, I have to say I really love this collection. What do you guys think? I think that this was super successful. I am kind of really excited right now. Natasha Denona has started me off excited for 2021 in my challenge to purchase every new release that she comes out with, because with these 3 as the starters, I just cannot wait to see what else is in store for this brand, because these were so worth it to me. I think they're beautiful. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. If there's anything that you wanted to know that I did not answer, please leave it down below. Some of your friends here on YouTube will probably answer your questions even before me. You guys, I love to read what you guys have to say. Remember that you guys know a lot of information too, so don't forget to share all your thoughts down below. And yeah, I'll talk with you guys later. Bye.